All right, good morning. I'm Aaron Heiser of Maker's Leather Supply, and this video we're going to prepare our lace for either braiding or knotting. Doesn't matter which one of the two we're going to do. The preparation work is going to be the same. So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so here we are. We're going to prep our lace for braiding or knotting, and in this video I'm also going to bevel it. It's not 100% necessary to bevel the lace, but you will get a finer result if you do. And I'll show you the two bevelers I've got in my workshop, but we're on our way to Sheridan, and I'm going to buy a couple more that we'll actually have in the store from Steve Derricott. And Steve Derricott's been teaching this for years, and he's got a couple of really great products, but they're not cheap. I'm not gonna lie. I've had his Lace Master for a good 10 or 12 years, and I think it's about 800 bucks nowadays. Don't let that dissuade you in any way. It is an amazing product, but it's not the only one out there. So anyway, but here we have our Matador lace in tan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take it. I've got about a 28-inch piece here because I'm going to use it in my video for tying a Turk's head here in a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to take it with the flesh side down, okay? The finished side up, flesh side down. I'm just going to put my thumb or something against it here, and I'm going to run it through this little can of saddle soap. And then I'm just take and kind of work that saddle soap into the fibers real well. And this is going to do two things. It's going to lubricate it a little bit so that as I'm tying a knot, as I'm tying a knot, it will make the oh my goodness. So anyway, it's going to lubricate it so that when I'm tying a knot, it'll slide a little bit better, and it won't have such a hard time moving around within that knot as you're tightening it. And then also it seems to make the leather a little bit stronger too. So, all right, now here's the two lace bevelers I have in front of me. They're both from Barb over at Why Not Lace, okay? When I say why not, it's YKNOT. You can see it right there on the side of her tool. This is her combination lace cutter and beveler, okay? And it's a great tool, but unfortunately she doesn't produce enough of them to supply us with them. So if you want one, go to her website, www.y-knotlace.com. And Barb's an amazing woman, and this is an amazing tool. And again, it's a combination piece. You can take this thing off. This is the beveler right here. You can put the little cutter piece on there, and yeah, it's a great tool. So anyway, how the beveler works. Oh, sorry, this is another beveler. It's a much simpler beveler. I honestly have never even used it. That's the first time I've put a blade into it, but it is, how it works is there's the little fence. You can move back and forth, and then the blade obviously is right there. As it goes through there, the blade's at an angle, and it cuts the angle off to bevel the corners of the lace. Okay, so right now, if you look at the end of this piece of lace, it is square. What I say when I'm talking about beveling it is, it'll be where this would be the finished side of the lace would be flat, and then the sides of it would be angled in, and yeah, it helps it to lay flatter when you're tying knots and stuff like that. Anyway, I have used this one quite a bit, and I really, really, really like it. And how it works is you take, this is going to be flesh side up, okay? We're beveling the back side of the lace. I'm going to back it off a little bit so that I can get the lace into it. Very, very, very easy to use. As I pull, I'm just cutting that tiny, tiny little corner off. And that's it. Okay, and there's two different angles that most people will bevel. One I believe is a 45 and the other one's a 30. And I think 45 is more for rawhide and 30 is more for everything else. So if I remember right, that's what I was showed. So I do the 30. Okay, now once again I need to back it up a little bit so that I can Get this piece of lace in there. There we go. And advance it. Beautiful. All right. I love this tool. It is a bit steep on price, but it is a very quality tool. It is very easy to use. I'll also do a video on the tools that I'm bringing back from Prescott from Steve Derricut. One will be the Lace Master and the other one will be the Vaquero, and both of them will also cut and bevel lace, and we'll do videos on that. But anyway, this piece of lace is now ready for the Turk's head knot that I'm going to tie, and so here we go. Okay, you see the, get it to focus on it. There we go. So yeah, now it's kind of trapezoid shaped. It's not as square. All right. So in the next video, we will take this piece of lace and we're going to learn how to tie a Turk's head knot with it. See you then.